Hey, Double06 here with my review of Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem for the GameCube. I've literally about a minute ago sat through the credits to this game, so I thought now would be an appropriate time to review the game. Let's start off with the story. The story is kind of like a Metal Gear Solid story in terms of explaining it. There are three evil ancients in another dimension. A green one, Master of Mind, a blue one, Master of Planes, and a red one, Master of Physical Matter. And that sounds shit, but it really isn't, because a lot of the story focuses around Alexandra Roivas and her ancestors, because these ancients want to destroy the world, and they've been, like, every time there's a war or a natural event, these ancients have been to grips with this to try and get souls to power a summoning spell to let them into a dimension to kind of conquer the earth. It's very bad stuff if that happened, but going through each of the characters gets killed, and other characters revisit those areas. It goes right from just before, like, 34 BC or something, all the way up to the year 2000, through a timeline of characters. And these characters, when they die, and other characters, ghosts, interact with them who previously died in that location. And it's very, very good to sort of go through and, you know, watch all these characters interact with each other and play their part in destroying darkness. The gameplay is kinda like Resident Evil, but they don't have the tank controls, which some of you may be thrilled about. I think it's okay. It's kind of like the enemies are a bit faster, and you get mostly melee weapons. You get a shitload of weapons depending on who you're playing as. Like the 18th century guy will get 2 single shot pistols and a sword. The explorer guy in the 80s will get, what do you get? He gets like a machete in the jungle and a shotgun and a handgun and stuff like that. But there's this book called The Tome of Eternal Darkness, which tells, you know, Alex finds pages hidden around her grandfather's mansion, because that's why she's here, because her grandfather was mysteriously killed, and she wants to find out what happened. He was the second to last one in stopping the darkness, so time has passed to her to play her final part in stopping the darkness. And the Tome of Eternal Darkness, when your characters get it, which they will get it, gives them access to all the spells you've learned up until now, and the spells are used for general fighting and puzzles. And I'm not going to go into great detail because it's very good. It's like the puzzle, they're used for puzzles and fighting, kind of like there's red, green and blue colours of ancients and monsters, and if you enchant your weapon, say there's a green enemy, if you enchant your weapon with a green element, whatever, then it won't do very much damage. However, it's weak to red, so if you enchant your sword with, can't remember the name of the ancient, the red ancient, then you will do a lot more damage. The other twist on the gameplay is this sanity meter, which goes down when zombies and enemies are near. This was the primary selling point for the game. If you don't keep your sanity high enough, it eventually goes down and starts to chip away health. However, it also fucks with you. Like, there's times where my TV is just turned off, or it's said my controller's been unplugged. You can check on YouTube for sanity effects. I mean, I tried to keep mine genuinely high, because although it does fuck with you, the few times I did die was where I had a healing item and I had 4 of them, and there was a room full of zombies and I was taking damage and my sanity was at 0, so I'm like, okay, fuck this, ran out, started to use a healing item. I had 4 of them. Used it, healed myself. I still have 4. Used it, healed myself. I still have 4. Then I heard laughter, and then it goes zoop, and I'm in the room being gnawed on by zombies, and I died. The camera will tell, your character will start mumbling to themselves. Just check the sanity effects on YouTube. There's absolutely loads, and they really are unnerving. I mean, when I walked out of that room, I assumed I'd gone out, because it plays out exactly as the game is and pretty much teleports you back into the room. So you don't know. There's literally no difference. I thought it was very good. I liked it a lot. However, I did keep my sanity very high because I found the game a little hard sometimes when I just got gang raped by zombies. But you can go through several playthroughs, 3 in total, each one picking you pick a colour at the start of the game, and I picked the